So what's going on, guys? My name's Mr. Dalek JD, and in this video I'm going to be showing you a very quick guide as well as all of the secret audio recordings inside of the Darkest Shore. Just like in the Final Reich, there are a bunch of these small audio recorders which when you pick them up, they were not added to your inventory or anything, but in the main menu of your game under Dossier and Recordings, it added several video and audio files giving us a lot of secret backstory to the game, and we have this around in the Darkest Shore as well. If you've collected all of them in the Final Reich, then audio file 23 and 24, which are part of this, is already added to your dossier. Now we're going to go and jump in the game to show you guys these three locations. So starting with the first one in the game, I just want to give a huge credit to Craft D Animation. He's the first one that I saw to upload a guide of all of the locations, so big shout out to him. The only one I could find was this one, which is in the U-boat pens. If you come down the stairs and to this little corner of the stairs under it, there is going to be a recording there. Already picked that up before, so you won't see that in the footage, but it is there. The second location, this one's a really sneaky one, and it's in this window when you first open the first door out of spawn, and it's in this window where people usually see Dr. Stroud, but you've got to look very carefully. You've got to move to the right and sort of crouch and look down at this and just keep holding square until you pick that up. And the final location is going to be by Pack-a-Punch, and it's in this metal toolbox. You sort of want to sort of arch yourself up so you're above it looking down towards it, and you can pick it up and you hear the noise, and that's all there is. There's only 3 of these within the map compared to the Final Reich, which had about 12 or so, which is crazy. But we do get given about 10 new audio files, which are awesome. And whilst the audio files from the Final Reich were from Klaus, these audio files are from a mysterious character called Red Riding Hood, who has a message to send to someone called Ravencrow. As the audio files go through, you learn that this mysterious character actually owned the island before Straub took over of the island, and even took his U-boat pens and turned it into a storage locker. If you remember the character Richter in the Final Reich, who was controlling the blimp, the Zeppelin, which we blow up, the head that Dr. Straub is carrying on his back is the head of Richter himself. And that head, that person, Richter, it gives him special access to areas of the island that no one else can enter, which is so creepy. We never saw the actual identity of Richter, but his head is on a spike which Dr. Straub is carrying on his back. It's pretty gruesome. And last but not least, this also gives a hint to the potential location of our next DLC map. As we hear in the outro, we assumed that we were going to England, but Olivia says that Dr. Straub has other plans, and we don't really get any real hints onto what those plans are. But Red Riding Hood's final message saying that he has new orders to abandon Operation Sea Lion as he overheard a message from Berlin saying, "You must hurry, you must come now." It was from our Führer. He was begging for rescue. So it sounds like a distress call is coming from Berlin, and it's up to our characters to visit that place at some point to see what's going on exactly. It would make sense if we were to come to the rescue and discover the true identity of Red Riding Hood, as they seem to be someone else which is under the sort of same objective as us to take down Dr. Straub and essentially get to the areas that he wants to and get the pieces of Barbarossa's sword before Dr. Straub does. But I'm going to shut up now and allow you guys to hear these audio files in full. If you enjoyed the video or you have any ideas on where we could be going in the future or any other story bits you can take from these audio files, let me know in the comment section. But be sure to subscribe, drop a thumbs up, and I'll catch you guys on another one soon.
It's working? This is Red Riding Hood, trying to get another message to Ravencrow. Ravencrow, I have not heard from you since I shared our location with you. God in heaven, I don't know if I can get any more out to you. Straub grows suspicious and is critical of my every move. You must know, since our last correspondence, Straub has moved up the timetable. Our losses in the east have brought increased pressure from Himmler to begin Operation Sea Lion in a matter of days. I have to go. Please, send in your strike force, soon! Ravencrown, this is Red Riding Hood. Things have gotten moderately better here due to an external distraction. Dr. Straub has lost a number of his moichlers, the undead soldiers he created as assassins. They are the most monstrous of Straub's rotten children, the most intelligent. His recent experiments with reviving dead brain matter resulted in a more conscious member of his Untoten army. I'm not sure whether I should celebrate Straub's distraction or not, however. You see, the moichlers, they have been escaping from storage. This should not be possible. And Straub, well, he's furious. Furious and terrified, because they keep escaping and then coming back. They do not speak much, But one word is clear, repeated over and over again. Mutter. Mutter. It is how we say mother. Ravencrown, I still have not heard from you. Straub has tightened security on the island. He has taken my U-boat pens and turned them into his storage locker. My island has become a morgue. He has removed my personal guard, has added monstrous locks to the doors, and now leaves his monsters to patrol the island. Does he not know the history of this island? It is blasphemy. Even now, he carries the head of Richter around on a stick. It is his personal key to areas of the island that I can no longer enter. I cannot do this any longer. Please, send your people, now. This is Red Riding Hood, with a final message for Ravencrown. We have new orders. Orders to abandon Operation Sea Lion. I overheard the message from Berlin. You must hurry. You must come. Come now. It was from our Führer. He was begging for rescue. I fear I do not have much longer. Please, send help, Ravencrown. You swore you would. Please. Please.